take on Notre Dame in the championship game. Notre Dame defeating Penn State last night. Fielding with a kick in the air. And that kick is going to be landing in the end zone for a touchback. This is a Texas offense that averages 443 yards. And Travion Wisner in the backfield to the left of quarterback Quinn Ewers on fourth down. Longhorns in Buckeye territory in the opening drive of the game. Ewers is going to go on top, looking to throw, tosses right side, and it's broken up around the Ohio State 32-yard line. Linebacker Cody Simon jumps in front of the intended receiver DeAndre Moore to knock it down, and Ohio State will take over on downs. 2-by-2 receivers for Ohio State. Howard fakes the handoff to Judkins, lofts that pass, and it is caught by Carnell Tate, dropped at the 41 of Texas. It was nearly intercepted. Safety Michael Tapp with a stop of Carnell Tate, but that picks up another Ohio State first down.
2 runs, 2 passes. The last 2 passes, one for first downs for Ohio State. And you're right, Carnell Tate caught that in some traffic, but he's able to secure that football for a first down.
Buckeyes fresh set of downs at the 38 of Texas. Is 34. Will Howard set to pass, drops back to throw, guns middle of the field, caught by Ibuka, who is dropped at the 24 of Texas. Just a little shy, it looks like, of the first down as linebacker Leonga Lifu makes it, and it is enough for the first down.
No, he got that by about 4 or 5 yards. That was an excellent throw there, and good protection by this offensive line.
Left with Emeka Ibuka. Carnell Tate is wide to the right. And Will Howard's got the ball in his hands. Howard looking, slings middle of the field, caught by Ibuka. He's dragging defenders to the 9 of Texas. Emeka Ibuka, stopped by linebacker Anthony Hill. That's going to be another first down as the Buckeyes get into the Giant Eagle red zone. Will Howard will snuggle under his center, Carson Hinsman. 2nd and goal, Buckeyes at the Texas 9. Give to Judkins, running up the middle. Judkins gets to the 5. Judkins to the end zone. Touchdown. Quinshon Judkins on a 9-yard touchdown run. His 11th rushing touchdown of the season. And as we said, this Ohio State offense remains on fire. The Buckeyes lead 6-0.
Well, that'll make Carnell Tate feel a little bit better after Judkins scores there on that second down. Came out, I tell you, running the counter game again, was able to get some blocks inside. You mentioned we had 2 tight ends in that ball game. Excellent blocking across the board, and Judkins powers his way for the first touchdown of the game.
Tight end Gunnar Helm moving in motion from left to right. Ewers out of the shotgun, gets the snap. Back to throw is Ewers, looking, pressure coming. He starts to slide, and he's grabbed by defensive end Jalen Tuimoloau and stopped at the Texas 21.
Sack party is alive. Buckeyes brought pressure off the outside. Nowhere for Quinn Ewers to go. Caleb Downs was that extra pressure guy coming from the offense's left side.
Travion Wisner to the right of quarterback Quinn Ewers, who's in a shotgun. Ewers gets the snap, drops behind the 50 to pass. Ewers now going up the middle of the field. He's going to be surrounded, and he's going to be down just past the 50-yard line. And Ty Hamilton, defensive tackle, was the one who brought quarterback Quinn Ewers to the ground.
Pressure came from the inside there. Another tackle for loss. 2 sacks now in this ball game in the first quarter. This defensive line's hunting.
2nd and 7, Ohio State from their own 11, and leading by a touchdown here in the first quarter. Will Howard has the ball, drops back at a 3. Howard looks, dumps it over the middle. Carnell Tate, he'll move to his own 15 and be taken down at his own 20-yard line as 3 Longhorns finally surrounded him, stopped by safety Michael Taft, but Carnell Tate gives the Buckeyes a first down. Howard in his shotgun, Judkins in the backfield with him. As Ohio State works on their own 26, Will Howard gives it off on a reverse, coming around is Henderson from left to right. Henderson at his own 30, loose to the 40-yard line. He gets to the 45 of Ohio State and is finally forced out of bounds. Travion Henderson on a reverse as he came all the way around and went out of bounds in front of one of the Longhorn defenders, lineman Bill Norton. Another first down for Ohio State.
Sweet feet on that reverse. Good block by G. Scott there on the edge, and then what a run by Travion Henderson, making 2 guys for Texas run into each other. Turns it up the Texas sideline for a nice gain. 2
receivers wide to the left, single flanker right, tight end Helm at the end of the line on the left. And on 3rd and long, Ewers with a snap, back to pass, pressure coming. Ewers hit, fumbles the football, it's loose, and there's a scramble for it inside the Texas 15. And it looks like Texas has come up with a football, but Quinn Ewers got smacked going back there by Sonny Styles, linebacker, who knocked the football away.
Yeah, DJ Campbell, number 52, the right guard, came up with that fumble recovery, but pressure again forced by Ohio State on that play. And yeah, as you mentioned, Sonny Styles was able to strip the quarterback Quinn Ewers there to knock it out.
So
defense responds.
Which they have all night so far. Caleb Downs back to await the punt from Michael Kern of Texas. Wingo alone on the left as Quinn Ewers works 2nd and 10, Texas to the Ohio State 18. Ewers looking to throw, lobs that one in the left corner of the end zone, and it's caught for a Texas touchdown by Jaden Blue. Hauls it in from 18 yards out from Quinn Ewers. Jaden Blue with his 5th touchdown catch of the year. Quinn Ewers with his 30th TD pass, and the Longhorns a PAT away from tying this game, trailing 7-6. Will Howard, who's thrown for almost 600 yards in 3 previous games against Texas when he was at Kansas State, sets up in a shotgun. Travion Henderson to his left. Smith wide left. Scott, Ibuka, and Tate wide right for Ohio State. Snap to Will Howard. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Howard in trouble. Dumps it out on the right side. Caught by Henderson. Runs to the Ohio State 25, to the 30, to the 35. Loose to the 40, to the 50. Down the right side goes Travion Henderson. And he's going to take it all the way to the house. Travion Henderson on a little slip screen out the right side. 75 yards to pay dirt. And Ohio State moves back in front of Texas.
Well, that middle 8, the middle 4 is looking a little bit better after that one-play drive. They went with a screen pass, had 3 linemen out front. They let pressure come. Colin Simmons looked like he was going to get pressure on Will Howard. Got rid of the football just in time to Travion Henderson. And 2 games in a row, a big play. He had a 66-yard run against Oregon. This time a 75-yard reception against Texas.
Remember, as a freshman, he had a big TD catch on a pass in Minnesota, Jim?
Yes.
This was very similar to that. That was about 70-some yards. This, 75 yards. PAT unit on. Travion Henderson in the backfield with quarterback Will Howard, who we learned during the first half had a big knot on his non-throwing hand. Howard rolling to his left to throw with pressure coming. Dumps it upfield. Caught by Ibuka left side at the 37 of Ohio State, where he's chased out of bounds by corner Malik Mohammed, but Ibuka with a positive gain, and that'll move the sticks for a first down. You got quarterback Quinn Ewers in the gun, Wisner in the backfield with him. And Quinn Ewers receives a snap, hands to Wisner, who goes sweeping left side, bounces off of Tui Moloau, and then Jalen finally tracks him back down. Defensive end Jalen Tui Moloau with a tackle of Wisner at the Texas 39.
He might be a little bit nicked up, but I tell you, he still plays some pretty good football.
3rd and 7, Texas with the ball at Ohio State's 26-yard line. Now Blue motions into the backfield next to his quarterback. Quinn Ewers set up to pass with a blitz coming. Ewers throws while being hit, and it's caught at the 10-yard line to the 5, and going into the end zone is Jaden Blue again for a Texas touchdown of 26 yards. Jaden Blue coming up the left side, catches a pass from Quinn Ewers, filtering out of the backfield, and the Longhorns are a PAT away from tying this game. They trail 14-13.
It almost looked like their first touchdown.
Henderson in the backfield for quarterback Will Howard.
Showing pressure.
3rd and 8, Ohio State working just shy of their own 30-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Pressure coming from Texas. Howard looking, and he'll sail that one up the left side, and is caught by Carnell Tate. Taken down at the Ohio State 46-yard line, coming up the left side. The stop is made by defensive back Gavin Holmes of Texas. It's a first down pickup to Carnell Tate, presented by Kroger.
Boy, Carnell Tate really stepping up. That's 7 receptions now for Carnell Tate.
2-by-2 receivers. Quarterback Will Howard in the gun with Quinshawn Judkins in the backfield with him. Howard with the ball in his hand, screens it out. Judkins right side. He'll race to the Ohio State 45, get to the 50, to the 45 of Texas, and tripped out of bounds around the Texas 43 by safety Andrew Makuba. And
first
that
down.
is okay. Wasn't certain, but it is a first down pickup presented by Kroger to Judkins.
Well, we talked about to get another screen to the running back. That seems to be paying off for Ohio State to get out wide.
4th and 2, Ohio State with the football at the Texas 34-yard line. Howard settles in the shotgun, gets the snap. Howard takes off running, and he's got room. Howard loose to the 20 of Texas and tripped up and stopped just at about the 17-yard line. It was the safety, Michael Taff, who tripped him up. But Will Howard with that run on 4th and 2 gets the Buckeyes in the Giant Eagle red zone.
Well, they had everybody lined up to the right. The back was on the right, 3 receivers on the right. The tight end was on the right, and they come back and run to the left.
So to be first down, Ohio State at the Texas 16. Taft got just a hand on Howard's hip, but then Will blew a tire on his way up the left side.
We've seen that before.
Yes, 1st and 10. Ohio State at the 16 of Texas. Smith wide right along with Ibuka and Tate. Wide to the left, Travion Henderson, leaving Will Howard alone in the backfield. Now Henderson motions into the backfield, and Howard will give it on a reverse, and it is coming to the left side. It is Emeka Ibuka who's taken down at the Texas 8-yard line. He was wide right, circled back wide to the left, and is stopped by safety Andrew Makuba. Judkins behind Howard in an I formation, gird the fullback. Howard under center, takes the snap, hands Judkins, coming left side. Judkins snipes into the end zone for his second rushing touchdown of the night, a 1-yard run for Quinshawn Judkins, who scored the first TD of the game from 9 yards out. And Ohio State has broken the tie. They lead 20-14.
Well, gutsy call there on 4th and 2. We get the quarterback run, get the first down, get a couple other runs there to get it inside, and then Judkins takes it the last bit to get in the end zone, the last half yard.
First and goal. Texas at the Ohio State 1. Now there's two tight end types surrounding Ewers and an offset wishbone. They'll shift in an Y. Ewers under center, hands, and it's his third tailback going straight ahead, and it looks like he stopped shy of the goal line. Jarrett Gibson is.
Tui Malowal came off the edge here to make that tackle for no gain.
Wingo and Golden will go wide left. Tight ends Helm and Davis on the right side of the line. Pistol set with Weisner behind Ewers. Second and goal. Texas at the Ohio State 1. Snap to Ewers. Pitches it out Weisner. Going to the left side. He's being chased, and he's going to be knocked down around the Ohio State 8-yard line. Safety Lathan Ransom for one, and corner Davison Igbinosun for the other to close that play down.
That's a big tackle for loss there for Ohio State. They're going to lose about 4 or 5 yards. Let's see where they spot it.
7-yard line, it looks like, Jim, of Ohio State.
3rd and 7.
Third and goal at the Ohio State 7. Of course, on third down for the Ohio State defense and the Texas offense. Wingo wide left. Moore and Golden wide right. Third and goal, Texas at the Ohio State 7. Ewers back to pass. Ewers looking, throws left corner of the end zone, incomplete. No flag as that ball was thrown out there for Wingo, and he was covered by Davison Igbinosun. So to be fourth down, Texas.
They're going to go for it, I bet.
I would think so too, Jim. That ball was thrown a little wide and a little underneath the intended receiver, Ryan Wingo.
And Quinn Ewers tried to draw the hit by Jack Sawyer, late hit. Big play here, play the game, I would say.
Fourth and goal, Texas at the Ohio State 8 with 2:29 to play fourth quarter. 21-14, Buckeyes leading. Ewers in a shotgun. 2x2 wide receivers. Weisner in the backfield with him. Ewers set to toss. Ewers being chased. Hit by Jack Sawyer. Knocked the ball out. Sawyer's picked it up, and he's running down the right side. Jack Sawyer hits the 50-yard line to the Texas 40. Sawyer to the 30, to the 20 of Texas. Jack Sawyer is going to take it into the end zone. His second fumble recovery of the season. Jack Sawyer, Ohio State defensive end. He finally got to Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers. And Jack Sawyer races it into the end zone to give Ohio State a 27-14 lead over Texas.
Well, he almost had that kind of play against Michigan, but it didn't quite work out. This time it did. Hit Quinn Ewers with his arm up in the air, knocked the ball out, recovered it, and then raced up the Ohio State sideline into the end zone. That's a defensive lineman's dream right there.
And he's done it twice this year.
Way to go, Jack.
Did it against Purdue and does it here in the college football playoffs. 27-14, Ohio State leading with a PA2 unit out there. Senior defensive end Jack Sawyer with a gigantic play. Tight end Helm on the right side of the line. Blue in the backfield with Ewers, who gets the snap. Ewers looking to throw. Stepping up, Ewers throws in the middle of the field. And that ball's intercepted by Ohio State's Caleb Downs. And Downs goes to the ground right around the Texas 44-yard line. His second interception of the year, safety Caleb Downs. And the Buckeyes get their second turnover in as many defensive stands. And with 1:44 to play in the game, Ohio State has the ball leading 28-14.
That one first down will do it for Ohio State.
Abuka, Henderson, and Judkins in an inverted wishbone will surround Will Howard, who takes a snap and takes the knee with 18 seconds to play. And it's horns down. Ohio State defeats Texas 28-14, and the Buckeyes are headed south to Atlanta to play Notre Dame for a national championship as Ohio State gets this victory, beating Texas 28-14. That's our final score. This is the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.